Hey fellow vets out there, I'm Sam with VA Claims Mastery. Today we make DSM-5 your ally. You do not need a combat award or perfect paper trail to prove PTSD. You need a clean map from DSM-5 criteria A through F, supported by consistent facts that show occupational and social impairment. We'll also touch the last piece beyond F because raters look for functional impact and exclusion too. Start with the frame. The rating schedule for mental health looks at occupational and social impairment across judgment, thinking, mood, and relationships. DSM-5 defines the clinical pattern of PTSD. Your job is to bridge both worlds in plain language. When you do that, a rater can follow your file in minutes. First, criteria A, the stressor. You can meet it without combat ribbon. Criteria A is exposure to actual threatened death, serious injury, or sexual violence. That can be direct experiencing, witnessing, learning that it happened to a close friend or family member, or repeated exposure to aversive details in duty. Translate criteria A into a short stressor statement with 4 parts: time, place, unit, and 1 breadcrumb. Time means month and a year or a narrow range. Place means base, ship, city, or grid you can name. Unit means command, ship, squadron, or section. 1 breadcrumb means something that lives near the event in time. That can be body statement, a counseling entry, a transfer order, an ER visit, a chaplain note, or even dated text that shows sudden change. You're not building a novel, you're giving the rater traction. Second, criterion B, intrusion. These are replays and body hits that invade you day and night. Describe them with FID, frequency, intensity, duration. Example, weekly nightmares with shouting and night thrashing, intensity 7 out of 10, 10 minutes to settle, partner sleeps on the couch twice a week, intrusive memories in crowds, smells or sounds that snap you back, flashbacks that freeze you at work or in a store. Do not dramatize. Log the pattern. If you can tie a trigger to a stressor detail, do it. Diesel exhaust on the flight line, helicopter thump during a school event, fireworks in the neighborhood. The rater needs concrete moments, not poetry. Third, criterion C, avoidance. Avoidance is just not staying away from a place. It's also shutting down thoughts and conversations. Write how you reroute your life. You skip staff meetings, you leave carts in stores, you take back roads to miss the gate. You refuse to watch a certain movie category. You go silent when family brings up deployments. Give 1 or 2 examples that have date or a context. The simplest avoidance proof is a calendar pattern. If you stop attending events or appointments around certain dates, that is avoidance in the real world. Fourth, criterion D, negative changes in thinking and mood. This is where many claims win or lose. Describe persistent blame of self or others, distorted beliefs like, I'm not safe anywhere. Feelings of detachment, persistent negative emotions, inability to feel positive emotions, or memory gaps about the event. Tie each to function. Detachment looks like missing birthdays, sitting in a car at family events, or staying in the garage. Negative beliefs look like keeping a bag by the door, checking locks 3 times. For example, for the tour, he coached Little League. After, he skipped every game and sat alone in the far bleachers. Fifth, criteria E, arousal and reactivity. These are the body alarms that wear you down. Irritable behavior, angry outbursts, reckless or self-destructive behavior, hypervigilance, exaggerated startle, problems with concentration, sleep disturbance. Reckless behavior is speeding, risky riding, or altercations. Hypervigilance is scanning exits, sitting with your back to the walls, patrolling the house at night. Startle is dropping a coffee when a door slams. Concentration problems are missed steps in procedures, errors on forms, rereading the same email, and losing track in meetings. Sleep disturbance is 3 to 4 hours in broken chunks. Nightmares weekly, partner reports shouting or night flashing, or sleeping in separate rooms. This bucket ties directly to occupational and social impairment. Make it count with specifics. 6 criteria, duration. PTSD is not a 2-week storm. The pattern lasts more than 1 month. You do not need to perfect medical timeline to prove this. You can show duration through accumulation of witness statements, work patterns, and records that stretch across months. A simple log, a therapy start date, a prescription history, and series of HR actions or family notes spanning holidays is often enough. 2 more checkpoints around the clinical picture. Criteria G, functional significance, which is the heart of ratings. That is the impairment in work and social life. Keep it anchored in work impact, relationship impact, judgment, thinking, and mood. Criteria H, exclusion. Symptoms are not better explained by substance or another medical condition. This is not about blaming you for treatment. It's about clarity. If a medication increases sedation or worsens sleep, say it plainly. If alcohol or drugs have been used to cope, be honest and explain how symptoms preceded or persist independent of times you have abstained. The goal is clear. Bridge from stressor to present impairment. If you want this built with you, book a one-on-one strategy call. We map your DSM-5 criteria in plain English, draft a stressor statement on Form 210781 or 0781. Ghostwrite lay witness letters for signature, translate screening scores, and assemble an upload kit in the right order. Our guarantee is simple. First time PTSD, mental health service connection, or your money back. Ratings increase or your money back. The link is in the pinned comment or description. Go check it out. Now, proof sources for non-combat cases. The strongest package mixes 3 lanes. First, your sworn statements with time, place, unit, and breadcrumbs. Second, lay witness letters from spouse or partner, a coworker or supervisor, and a buddy or NCO. Third, behavior changes, artifacts close in time to the stressor or to the onset of symptoms. That could include chaplain or counselor visit, duty changes, performance drops, safety write-ups, emergency room visits, pharmacy starts, sleep clinic referrals, or even calendar gaps and missed events. Build it like a triangle. Each side supports the other. The result is credibility. Use a 2-week FID log, frequency, intensity, duration. Track nightmares, panic, avoidance, action, sleep. Track daytime episodes that affect work or school. When you speak to a C&P examiner, answer this with recent facts. In the last week, I slept about 4 hours per night in broken chunks, woke up shouting twice, missed 1 team meeting, left early once, and skipped a family dinner to stay home. Specific and recent equals credible. Screening tools belong to the file when they are interpreted like daily life. PCL5 and CAPS are common. Then write how the pattern shows up. For example, PCL5 58 last month. Weekly nightmares, 2 missed shifts, and active avoidance of staff meetings. If you have earlier scores, show the progression. If you do not have scores, that's fine. DSM mapping with witness letters and work impact is enough to win. Medication effects often open secondary claims that are overlooked. No drug name, start dates, dose changes, and functional side effects. Weight change, headaches, reflux, bruxism, sexual side effects, and daytime sedations each have rating pathways when properly framed. If insomnia, hyperarousal, or medication effects contribute to snoring, witnessed apneas, daytime sleepiness, or CPAP intolerance, that sets up sleep apnea secondary to PTSD. Then we build a formal link later in the series. Assemble a 1-page evidence index. Top line, your 7-word anchor, severe occupational and social impairment from PTSD. 5 bullets under it, 1 example each for work, family, judgment, thinking, mood. Then list exhibits A through G in the order you will upload them. A, stressor statement. B, spouse or partner letter. C, coworker or supervisor letter. D, buddy or NCO letter. E, treatment notes and screening scores with dates. F, medication list with side effect notes. G, HR, ER, police or counseling records, if any. Name files they sort alphabetically in that exact order. The goal is a 15-minute skim that answers every rater's question. If your last analysis said no stressor found, rebuild criteria A with stronger triangle. Tighten time, place, and unit. Add a second body letter or a contemporaneous artifact like leave paperwork, duty rosters, or shift logs. If a denial says symptoms not severe, that is criteria B through E problem and rating schedule problem. Strengthen FID details, add witness letters that show frequency and impact, and connect the dots to work the social functioning with fresh examples. First time flyers, your checklist is simple. Start the FID log tonight, draft criteria A through F in plain English with 1 or 2 lines each. Check the links in the pinned comment to download your worksheet and follow along with this video. Ask 2 people for witness letters this week. Complete form 210781 with time, place. Complete VA form 210781 with time, place, unit, and 1 breadcrumb per stressor. Build a 1-page index and keep the upload slim. If you want help, the one-on-one strategy call is designed to build this with you under the money-back guarantee. Check out the link in the pinned comments or in the description. For ratings increase, emphasize what has changed. Frequency up, intensity up, duration longer. Work and social functioning worse. Add HR notes, attendance logs, performance plans, sleep separation in the home, escalation of medication or dose, and new side effects that justify secondaries. Show the path from your last decision to now with dates and examples. If you want a faster, cleaner result, book a one-on-one strategy call with me. I'm going to help you map the DSM-5 stressor statements, collect and craft draft witness letters, interpret scores, assemble the evidence kit. Our guarantee stands. First time PTSD mental health service connection or your money back. Ratings increase or your money back. The link is in the pinned comments or description below. Your action list form today. Write criteria in 4 parts. Time, place, unit, breadcrumb. Write criteria B through E with 2 FID-backed examples. Mark criteria F with a simple duration statement and 1 proof item. Add a life or functional impact and exclusion point. Build a 1-page index. Keep your upload slim. This is part 2 of 33. In part 3, we flipped the dreaded no stressor found on a precise build form 210781 VA and in triangle a proof that works even with thin records. See the link in the pinned comment or description to book your one-on-one or access the free bootcamp. All right, if you like this video, make sure to click subscribe and like and ring that ring-a-ding-ling bell for future updates and new videos. I'll see you next time.